Hello everybody, welcome to the Women's Charity Cup, and tonight we're at Old Trafford. Manchester United take on Real Madrid in Group B. This is an opening salvo for two sides who really would love to get their night started with 3 points. Well, it's a big one for Manchester United. Their first game against Real Madrid ever since the formation in women's football. Here we go then. Well, the Women's Charity Cup kicks off in Group B. Tullis Joyce, Blundell Turner, Laetitia Riviere, Toon, Janssen and Clark in the midfielder. Rolfo, Turland and Park up front. Zigiotti in the bench, Simioua on the bench too, Gavi George there too, with Melvin Mallard as well. Big subs for Mark Skinner to use, but we will see how this plays out tonight. Well, not multiple debuts for Manchester United tonight. Rolfo mostly. Clark in the midfield too. Keep an eye out. And, well, Madrid, on the other hand, a big night in their season, of course. They're in the Women's Champions League this year as well. Well, Quesada picks another strong lineup. Look out for Dabritz tonight too. Linda Caicedo, you remember her from the World Cup. Caroline Weir and Signe Brun Larsen, former Manchester United player. With Froms, Hongard, Lacra, Mendes, Shai, Dabritz, Angeldal, Caicedo, Weir, Atena and Signe Brun Larsen up front. Probably ruined a few names in there. Anyways, let's see how this goes then. As we kick off Group B in the Charity Cup. And, well, expect fireworks. And hopefully some excitement too. Here's Clark. Clark to Park. Park and Clark on the right hand side. That's going to be something we'll get used to in commentary. Here's Janssen. Clark back to Laetitia. Oh, my Laetitia, part of the England squad that won Euro 2025, but didn't play very many minutes at all. I don't think she got a lot of time on the pitch. Here's Fridolina Rolfo, the Swedish signing on a free agent this summer. And, well, corner kick for Manchester United. There's a deflection on the way through, but Ella Toon takes the captain's armband tonight for the first time this season for Manchester United. Given by Maya Laetitia. Here's Linda Caicedo. Here's Afina. And Janssen in the way to stop Caicedo shooting. Here's Jess Park. Part of a summer swap between Grace Clinton with Manchester City. One that raised many eyebrows up and down the league. In the WSL. Clark. Kristen Clark round the right hand side. Played into the box. Rolfo. And oh, Janssen! Brilliant goal! We didn't see Janssen hit it. But a fine finish to send Manchester United in front at Old Trafford. Dominique Janssen. Acres of space. All she had to do was smash it. And Manchester United lead Real Madrid at Old Trafford. Well, the last time Real Madrid came to Old Trafford, it was 2013. We'll remember that day. Ronaldo came back and scored on his return. Here's Linda Caicedo cutting inside. Caicedo. The Brits. Oh! Tullis Joyce with fingertips. Well, don't forget Manchester United are in a group with Real Madrid, Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain. Afina knocked in. Dominique Janssen. Goal scorer clears away. Oh, Hannah Blundell trying to return from a maternity leave. Back in a Manchester United shirt and back in Man United colours. Toured the pitch of Old Trafford with her child a few months ago. Lacra, home guard, nicked off by Jess Park, and now Jess Park's free. Turland in the middle. Forced out, here's Clark again. Clark crossing, back post, Rolfo! Manchester United double their lead. And it's Fridolina Rolfo's first goal for the club. Clark with a brilliant ball to find at the back post. And all Rolfo had to do was hit it home. Well, that is a perfect goal from Manchester United. And they lead Real Madrid 2-0 at Old Trafford. Here's the Brits. Knocked in, and Millie Turner had to head it clear. Caicedo. This is, of course, the team that finished third in the WSL last season. An FA Cup final. I was there, actually. It was good. Very good game. Chelsea were on top at the end of the day. Angeldal. Caicedo to Caroline Weir, the Scot. Weir played over. Caicedo, Riviere in the way. Toon headed down for Jess Park again. Manchester United looking to progress at the pitch, and Jess Park once again. Janssen looking for the pass. Kristen Clark. Toon. Janssen wide, and well, that's it. First half over. And well, a super strike from Dominique Janssen and a goal, a header from Rolfo, puts Manchester United 2-0 up at the break. Half time then at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Real Madrid 0. Here we go then, second half underway. Manchester United have got a very comfortable lead over Real Madrid here. And remember, the points between these two teams might be crucial to their qualification hopes, with Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain, the two best French teams in France, will be clipping their heels in the race for qualification. Here's Caroline Weir. Played right, and it's Atina on the far side in lots of space. A brilliant finish as well to top it all off. And Real Madrid have one back in the tie. A captain's goal. And Tallis Joyce wasn't reaching that at all. But there's one back in the tie. And now Manchester United have more work to do. And not quite out of the woods yet. Here's Clark. The Brits dispossesses. Here's Caroline Weir. Angeldal. The Brits back to Angeldal again. Singer Brun Larsen. We've not seen much of her tonight so far. And here's the goal scorer, Afina. Not again. Blundell cuts it out, and that's it. And now Paul forward, looking for Turland, and From's in the way. Sent wide to Caicedo. Oh, I think Caicedo was nominated for a Puskas Award back in 2023 after the FIFA The Best Awards. For a goal, I can't remember who it was for, against, sorry. It was for Colombia, but it took the world by storm. And Real Madrid made the signing that summer. Turland, Lacroix knocks it away. 20 minutes left for Real Madrid to find an equaliser. Be a big opportunity to pick up an early point. Manchester United need a big goal that could put them out of sight in this tie. Turner to Janssen. Here's Park. Here's Elizabeth Turland. Oh! Outside of the post. And well, Leah Galton coming on for Manchester United. Angeldal coming off as well. And Rendondo coming on as well for Real Madrid. We'll see a full confirmation in a moment, I guess. But yeah, Galton coming on for Elizabeth Turland. Of course, Galton's been here for a few years. Toletti on for Angeldal and Rendondo on for Signe Brun Larsen. Not a welcome return to Old Trafford for the Norwegian forward. 10 left to play here at Old Trafford. Toletti. Caroline Weir. Scott playing it right to Shea. Caicedo. Oh, and a free kick for Madrid on the edge of the box. Well, we saw magic happen in the Charity Cup, in the Men's Charity Cup a couple of weeks ago. And West scored a free kick from that similar range. Here's Real Madrid. Toletti playing it off. Here's the Brits. Janssen in the way. Toletti's there. And well, there was a hand. And I think it's Real Madrid's hand, so it will be given up immediately. Well, Melvin Mallard coming on for Jess Park as well in a substitution in the mess. Afina now picking up the ball. Madrid have got to get it forward. Toletti. Caroline Weir. Los Blancos. Weir, great work to keep it away. Added time, here's Shea. Knocked into the box. Janssen heads clear. It'll be the sound that Manchester United fans want to hear. The final whistle. United then a 2-1 win at Old Trafford opens up their account for the season in the Charity Cup. Magic to say the least, and Dominique Janssen with goal of the day. And Manchester United then march on. It will be Lyon next at Old Trafford. But at full time here, Manchester United 2, Real Madrid 1.